Welcome to Spark School Improvement from Inspire Success. My name is Debbie Howell, and I am the Director of School Improvement, your guide and support through the Spark School Improvement process. Spark's goal is to offer your school data-driven insights, proven tools, and expert support designed to ignite achievement for all kids. We'll help you transform the way you approach school improvement while keeping your work organized and on track to make sustainable systemic change. The Spark approach is comprehensive and community focused. We believe it's not just the school principal who's dedicated to raising student achievement or just the teachers. Student achievement involves parents, students, businesses, and community members. It's also not a one-size-fits-all process. Even though we'll guide you through specific steps of the Spark process, the work of the school improvement will look different in every school. You'll see as we talk about our process and our organizational structure, how we've designed Spark around these beliefs. Spark was designed to meet Indiana Department of Education's requirements for school improvement planning. We have also built in several optional activities indicated as optional in the yellow text. Some activities with a module and some modules will be optional. If you have worked with us before in SI2, some of these activities will look familiar. It's your school's choice to decide which, if any, of the optional activities are right for your school to use. You can simply meet the IDOE's SIP requirements for your school by following the required tasks or choose to use the provided optional activities. So how does Spark work? Let's take a look at the process. First, in Module 1, all of the work of Spark will be accomplished through two groups, a Spark core team comprised of 2 or more individuals, and the planning committee is the other major group. This is where parents, students, community members, as well as teachers, school counselors, administrators, and the rest of the school staff will be engaged in the key steps of Spark. Separate committees or subcommittees may be required. Next, it's important that you identify your school accurately when you complete your school information section. This is where you will indicate your school's CSI, TSI, ATSI, and Title I status and identify any underperforming student groups. This will allow Spark to customize the work you'll do in the platform. The link on the slide will take you to IDOE's Data Center and Reports page. On IDOE's page, when you select federal ratings, the federal rating summary and results, the document will show up on your computer's download file. In Module 2, we'll walk you through collecting achievement data and the core elements required for all schools. In order to determine your school's goals, you will need data. Spark provides an achievement data report with data imported from IDOE. We also offer the option to upload or link additional data. This would be data that you care about, such as NWEA, DIBELS, NAEP, and others. Then we have the core elements. These are fundamental details about your school that you will note on the slide. This collective data will stimulate conversation about how these elements might be advancing or obstructing your school improvement efforts. In Module 3, there's an optional vision and mission activity. This optional activity will walk you through district and school vision and mission alignment. Now that we've set up our foundation, let's look through the rest of the modules. Your planning committee, along with your core team, will prioritize data points, identifying your most urgent achievement gaps, then converting those into SMART goals in Module 4. You will be leveraging the information gathered from previous modules to inform the decision-making process. There are several tasks and tools to assist your team with setting goals. You will also find the optional Planning Committee Consensus tool where you can check in with your committee to make sure everyone's on the same page. In Module 5, the committee will investigate and prioritize root causes for each SMART goal. We're going to examine what's getting in the way of student success, why students aren't mastering standards, or why certain students struggle. This module includes a few optional but valuable tools for identifying root causes. You can choose to use the Strengths, Improvement, Opportunities, Threats activity and the 5Y activity, although if you are a CSI school, these tools are required. These tools help your teams identify the most significant reasons students may not be succeeding. Module 6 is all about strategies. Once the goals are set and the root causes are prioritized, the focus turns to action, engaging the planning committee to help the core team decide what strategies might work best to positively reach your achievement goals for the year. The last step is planning for implementation. After strategies have been selected, you'll plan for implementation. The implementation plan will include professional development, purchase of materials and resources, and anything else needed to ensure that your strategies will be a home run. The implementation plan will also include quarterly check-ins so you can make sure that your strategies are successfully put into place. One thing to note moving forward into the implementation phase is that after the initial planning year, schools will be on a 3-year cycle that starts with 2 years of implementation, followed by a review and revise year, ending with submitting the SIP to IDOE. Now, CSI, ATSI, and TSI schools will review and revise and submit their SIPs to IDOE annually. And that's the SPARK process, working to ignite achievement for all kids through a sound, continuous improvement plan. As you work through the modules, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, Debbie Howell, using any of the contact methods on the screen. So let's get started.